What's going on, guys and girls? Gamster here, coming at you for a Dragon Ball episode 84 discussion video. I just got done watching it. First off, let me say it was really amazing, and we are going to be diving right into this sucker, so let this begin. It leaves off right after the events of episode 83. Goku and Gohan are now on the verge of looking up other 8 warriors, so that way, or 7 warriors I should say, that way they can go into the power tournament. Goku and as well as Gohan, they are going to go talk to Krillin as well as 18, and we see Krillin, he is doing a lot of good deeds. He's saving kitties, he's helping old ladies, he's helping people from robberies, all this other kind of stuff. He sees Goku and Gohan, he's like, hey, how you doing? Hey, you got some time? He's like, yeah, sure, I'm off duty right now and we can talk. And he starts telling about the Tournament of Power, and Krillin's like, well, this is really crazy. He says, honestly, I'm a little scared. He says, because of all these guys. He says, you know, what chance are we going to have? So Goku explains to him the rules and everything. And Krillin's like, well, he says, why not? It sounds like a good thing. So he's like, why not? And then he asks, and Goku asks 18, do you want to do it? She says, no, I'm not going to fight for free or work for free. She says, plus I have Marin to worry about. And he's like, well, don't worry about Marin. He says, Bulma can take care of her. He says, plus they have an aquarium and amusement park. So if you guys did watch, on a side note, I'm going to say, if you guys did watch my Krillin as well as 18 team up, that I did put in there saying that they could take Marin to Bulma's or Chi-Chi's. I did figure Bulma, so I was right about that. So anyway, continuing on that, we have where he tells her that there is a 10 million Zenny prize, and she says, really? And he basically tells Gohan in a whispering voice that let's not tell them about the universe's ending, otherwise it's going to be a bad idea. Gohan's like, yeah, you got a point. And she's like, what are you guys whispering about? He says, nothing, I'm not lying. She says, so it will be $1 million apiece. He's like, no, it'll be 10 million apiece. She's like, well, okay, I'm not going to accept nothing less than 10 million. He says, alright, then go. And he says, Krillin, would you join too? He says, yeah, I'll join. And Gohan's like, hold up. He says, what? He says, I want to test out your skills first. So he's like, okay. And you see 18 Marin as well as Goku sitting on across from rocks that are in the middle of the ocean, and Gohan's like, okay, we're going to fight by tournament rules. This is not going to be a death match. This is going to be a thing of which, if you're out of bounds, you lose. If something happens, you lose. They're going by tournament rules. So Krillin's like, okay. He says, let's do this. So Gohan's getting ready. Gohan is very sensitive because he thinks Krillin is not strong enough. But Krillin lays a couple blows as soon as he hears 18 thinking that he may lose, and Krillin's like, don't be distracted. So he starts laying blows on Gohan. He's hitting him very quick, and he's like, what's the matter? You're not going to against full power with me? Then Gohan finally strikes back with some power, and then he finally is going to land a blow on Krillin, but Krillin goes up in the sky, goes all the way to the sun, does solar flare, but then he adds 100 times more power to that. That's a brand new attack, and it makes Gohan lose his eyesight for a few minutes, as well as 18 as well as Marin have to put sunglasses on, and they let Goku have it. Goku's really enjoying himself because he sees Krillin has gotten more powerful, and even I have to admit, Krillin has gotten more powerful. He's using the environment as well as his tactics to his advantage. And then Gohan's like, I cannot sense him. Where is he at? Krillin lands a few blows on him, and next thing you know, he gets Gohan out of the so-called ring. And he's like, you're out. He says, well, I guess, what's that kind of attack? He says it's solar flare times 100. He says, wow. He says, it's a brand new attack. He says, yeah, I've been working on it for a while. And he says, well, I had doubts. And he apologizes to Krillin because he really took advantage of Krillin because he thought Krillin did not have a chance. So he really took advantage of that, and Gohan was like, I am sorry, please apologize. I must learn a lot. And Krillin was like, nah, don't worry about it. He says, let's get strong together. Let's be better, and let's become better martial artists. And he actually tells 18, hey, I guess that equipment that I got wasn't worth for nothing, because earlier 18 did make a comment saying, you know, join because that equipment you got, what's the point of having it if you're not going to use your body for it? You know, like, why use it for your body to train if you're not going to have to see the results? Which was a fully valid point. And so Goku, he is really excited, and then he says, alright, I'm done. And then Goku's like, let's change areas. He says, I want to challenge you. And he's like, really? So then they go to Mr. Satan's tower to fight on a new battlefield. And you see Gohan as well as 18, as well as Marin. Marin's cheering on her dad. 18 says that she's going to lose, and then she has to convince Marin that it's going to be okay. And you see even Gohan saying this is going to be an interesting battle. And she's telling Krillin to, like, don't do it. You're fighting against Goku. And he says, I know that. And he even is looking at Goku, and he starts remembering when they were kids, when they fought in the tournament together, and he's remembering telling him do not hold back. And it was a really cool moment for anyone that's a true Dragon Ball fan to see that. And you have where he tells Goku, are you ready? Let's go the same power. He says, okay, let's do this. So Krillin just unleashes a couple Destructo Discs out on Goku. Goku dodges them. He's unleashing more. Goku has to use Kai Blast to destroy it. And then Krillin starts unleashing massive attacks on Goku. Then he's about ready to unleash an even more attack on him, which is unbelievably crazy. And he starts laying more Kai Blasts on Goku. He's pushing Goku with his Kai Blast almost off out of bounds. So Goku goes Super Saiyan to stop himself. And then he dodges the blast back at Krillin. And then next thing you know, all you see is debris. He doesn't know where Krillin's at. So he's using his senses to sense where his Kai is. And then he finally senses Krillin. He does a Kai Blast, blasts it away. And then Krillin goes, not bad. And then he goes, what now? What do you want to do? And then he says, well, how about this? And they say, no, he does another attack, and Goku dodges it. And then Goku does lifts off of the building because Krillin used another Destructo Disc to get rid of a platform where Goku was standing on. And then you see where he uses 3 Destructo Discs as a distraction so he could get a 4th one to cut a piece of the interior off. And Goku's like, so that was it, huh? He says, yeah. He says, well, let's go on. Let's try something different. And then Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue, and Krillin gets almost looked like he was about ready to wet himself. I mean, he was like, holy shit, like, this is a massive power he's never felt before as an opponent. And he's shaking. Next thing you know, he hears Marin saying, Daddy, you can do it. So it gives him strength to go up against Goku. And they both do a Kamehameha at the same time. Obviously, we know Goku's going to whip him. He uses full amount of power on Krillin. Krillin's getting pushed back. 18 can't take it. She gets in, takes the Kai Blast, kicks it out of the way, and Krillin is shaking. She says, you know, are you okay? He says, yeah, I'm okay. It's like electricity. And next thing you know, she says, we need to work together. This is not just about power. So they get up, and she says, Goku, she says, anything like that in a team, you'd be, you know, you'd be basically right there, he had been disqualified, is what she was saying, as well as that you need to work together as a team. That you need to work together as a team, not just for your power alone. And then she says, now you got to face us as both of his opponents. And Krillin just looks at her like, seriously? And then you see her saying, yeah. She says, let's fight together. You got a plan, right? He says, yeah, of course. So I was right on that one as well. The Krillin 18 officer are going to have a plan when the tournament power comes, obviously with the help of Gohan. And she's like, Goku, now you got to face me as well as Krillin. And then Goku powers down. He says, no, I've seen enough. And he gives more respect, like same thing that he did to Gohan did to Krillin. And he basically tells them both that he has a lot to learn. That just ain't just about power. This is about relying on your teammate. This is about being strategic as well as being smart, always watching your back, because you gotta have somebody watching your back, and you gotta watch someone else's back, because every single person is on your team, and you gotta watch out for them if they're in trouble. So he ends it, as well as Marin is super excited to finally hear that her mom and dad won. Goku says, I didn't lose, we were just having fun. And he tells Gohan that you need to learn from this just like I did. He says, okay, I will. And he asks his 18, he says, do you know where 17 is? She says, last time I talked to him, he was being a ranger at an animal preserve. He says, wow, I didn't take 17 for being the animal type. She says, neither did I. And she says, but I don't know where he is. And he says, well, I don't know where he is either. And then Krillin's like, well, can't the gods see where he may be? And he says, yeah, what about Dende? And he says, let me go talk to Dende, and then maybe we can find 17. And then it shows 17 wherever he may be, and it shows him, and it looks like it's going to be pretty well. And that's how it ends. Now into the next episode, we see the Pride Troopers fighting some type of beast in their world, as well as we see Piccolo doing some meditation training. So obviously they're going to show Piccolo and also 17. And we're also going to be seeing Majin Buu. Apparently he's lost some weight because he's been training non-stop since after the expedition match, so that's going to be really good to see Majin Buu. I don't think he's going to lose too much weight. I think he's going to lose a little bit because he's been using his power so much. It's going to be good to see Piccolo again, to see Piccolo going to do it. So once they technically already have Goku, Gohan, Krillin, 18, and now Vegeta, obviously, of course, because we all know Vegeta's going, and then Majin Buu, and then of course Piccolo, and then now all he's got to do is talk to when they do finally decide to get in Tien, as well as Master Roshi, and making sure all of them are ready to go. So after that, guys, I really enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, this is my review as well as my discussion of Dragon Ball Super Episode 84. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button as well as subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make a comment down below what you think about it, as well as hope you guys enjoyed the episode as well as I did. All my links can be down in the description below as well. If you want more Dragon Ball content, go check out my channel. There's going to be a playlist also on my channel for Dragon Ball content, as well as anything else you guys may like on there, so go check that out. I really do recommend it. As well as go follow Gamster World, aka Gamster Industries. Go check all that out. I'm on there. I'm the one that does it. I'm the one behind it. I really, guys, hope you guys go enjoy, support that. Go check it out. And again, guys, hope you guys have a good day, good night, and I will see you guys